Chapter 220. Legend Rank Expert? Question mark. After listening Li Heng's eyes lit up as he cupped his hands and said, "Since young master still has other matters to attend to, then forget it. If you could tell us how to leave this abyss prison realm, we, the 12 families, will endlessly be grateful." Li nodded his head. He's thinking of getting Yimo and Yizong to personally come to discuss this with the 12 families. After all, with so many families here, if they really do shift to the Glory City, there'll be a major problem on how to make arrangements with them. Although Glory City's threat is yet to be vanquished, the families in Abyss Prison Realm will definitely move forward. After all, the living environment in the Abyss Prison Realm is too harsh, completely no match for Glory Cities. Matters like these will naturally fall to Yimo and Yizong's hands. After bidding farewell to Li Heng, together with Duanjian and Yu Yan, they left the Abyss Prison Realm. At this moment, on the far mountain, as Li and Duanjian's figures moved further and further away, a tattered old man sat there with rays of light shooting from his eyes as he watched Li and the others leave. At this moment, he no longer had any insane looks. Although his clothes were tattered, it could cover up that sharp blade-like aura. This aura even caused the surrounding trees to tremble. After thinking of something, he mumbled, "I wonder to what degree you have comprehended that truth." There wasn't any expressions on his face. A moment later, he closed his eyes, continued to cultivate. Even after skimming through the Abyss Prison Realm for dozens of minutes, Li still felt that a gaze was staring at him from the distance, causing him to be extremely careful. After several hours, this feeling finally disappeared, and he silently breathed out in relief. Li can sense that the old man is definitely someone difficult to deal with, and in the future he will hide from him as much as he can. Li and his group returned to the ancient teleportation array and entered it. Glory City. The engagement news of Li and Yi Ziyun caused many from various families to be dejected. However, it has also brought a joyous atmosphere to Glory City, more or less. The current Li is the future hope of Glory City, and everyone has great expectations for him. Now that Duanjian's matter is settled, their next move is to head for the Nether Realm. After carefully thinking that through, he decided to bring Yi Zion, Zhao Ninger, Du Zi, Lu Piao, and the rest along. As for Xiao Yu, she'll be remaining in Glory City as she is still too young. Since Duanjian had reached legend rank through the effect of the soul array, it will allow the others to rapidly speed up their cultivation to the next rank as well. If they could all reach legend rank, then even if they encounter some danger, they'll have the capability to deal with them. Since Li has formed a soul array with Yi Zion, Xiao Ninger, and the rest, their strength will have a substantial increase in battle. Add the fact that Yi Yuyan is with them, then even if a legend rank, pinnacle strength, or even a demigod rank come, Li reckons that they will have the ability to protect themselves. Furthermore, the soul array allows them to sense each other's position and henceforth make sure that they are safe. Among the 10 people, no matter who it is, if they obtain the Master of the Nether Realm's favor, then they'll be able to help Glory City rise through this crisis. After receiving Li's notice, Yi Zion, Xiaoninger, Duzi, Li Piao, and the rest gathered at Yi Zion's yard. Li, I suddenly found a powerful power of law enter into my soul realm. Did someone among us break through into legend rank? Duzi curiously asked. Yeah, Duanjian and I have made a trip to the Abyss Prison Realm, and he reached a legend. Li nodded his head and told them everything that happened. It turns out that Li and Duanjian had already entered the Abyss Prison Realm. They all never thought that Duanjian would be able to actually break through into legend rank. Now they all have formed the soul array. The refining energy from Duanjian after the breakthrough will slip into the other's soul realms, so the array and cause him to press forward as well. Nearly, you guys made a trip to the best prison realm and not even tell us a word before leaving? Lu Piao said in depression. I could almost hatch an egg from training here. Nearly shrugged and said, forget about the best prison realm. I'm going to bring you guys to an more interesting place. What kind of place? Lu Piao's eyes lit up. Everyone had expressions of curiosity on their faces. Nearly looked at Lu Piao and said with a light smile, Nether realm, 9-layered Deslands. Seeing Neely's meaningful expression, Lu Piao felt a wave of chilling intent rising from his back. Is that place dangerous? If it's too dangerous, then I'm not going. Lu Piao winced his head. Are you even a man? Xiao Yizhu snorted as she gave Lu Piao a kick. Who says I'm not a man? I'll go then, no big deal. Lu Piao snorted. Nearly glanced at Yi Zion, since it looked like she seemed to have thought of something. Both of her cheeks turned red as she turned her head around. Looking at Xiao Ninger, she had sadness flash across her eyes, and she lowered her head. As the atmosphere turned a little bit awkward, Neely couldn't help rubbing his nose. From today onwards, Yi Zion is his fiancée. Truth is that in Neely's heart, he's very happy about it. He feels like embracing Yi Zion, but so many of his friends here, so he didn't say anything. Duzi, Lu Piao, and the rest all had a meaningful smile on their face as they looked at Neely. Neely, you formidable. Having Goddess Zion in your hands so quickly. Furthermore, it's settled by Lord Yimo and Lord Zion. Lu Piao had a meaningful smile as he poked Neely while speaking softly in his ears. Neely coughed and said, Okay, all of you go and get prepared. We'll leave tomorrow morning. Oh, and Zion, go notify Lord Yimo and your Yizong. Tell them if they have time, make a visit to the Abyss prison realm and shift the families there to Glory City. Of those families, the strongest is just a legend rank fighter, compared to Yizong and Yimo, who are legend rank demon spiritualists, and a huge gap between them. Therefore, Yimo and Yizong should be able to handle those families. Okay, Zion nodded her head. Neely looked into the distance. Now that they are heading for the 9-layered Deslands, he'll have to go and bid farewell to his family. Duzi, Lu Piao, and the rest couldn't help going into silence for a moment, since they were also going to bid farewell to their families. Although they have no idea what kind of place the 9-layered Deslands is like, it should be somewhere extremely dangerous. But because of the soul array, they will soon enter us into legend rank. If they continue to remain in Glory City, not only will their strengths be stagnated, they will also not be able to protect Glory City. They can only head to a further place and get stronger. Okay then, we'll meet tomorrow morning. Okay, see you tomorrow morning, said Wei Nan and the rest. And neither of them returned to their respective homes, while Neely brought Duanjian and Yu Yan back to the Heavenly Marks family. Heavenly Marks family. The location of the current Heavenly Marks family is not far from the City Lord's mansion, which is in the center of Glory City. With a huge home, his clansmen are all staying here to cultivate without any worries. The fortune that Neely has granted them is something they won't be able to spend even after several generations. As Neely walked in, he saw the younger generations of the Heavenly Marks family training. The moment they saw Neely, they suddenly stood straight, appearing to be very respectful. Right now, Neely has become a godlike existence in the Heavenly Marks family. Although Neely is often not at home, they would occasionally hear the news of him. Their hearts are filled with respect for him. Big brother Neely! The moment Neely saw Neely, saw Neely, she excitedly ran towards him. Right now, she's become the strongest among the Heavenly Marks family. Second to Neely, usually aside from cultivating, she would give guidance to the other members in their cultivation. Xiao Yu, Neely smiled as he rubbed Niyu's head. Niyu pursed her lips and smiled. She's enjoying being close to him. Neely looked at Niyu, and said, "Tomorrow I'll leave for training. Then can I come along?" Niyu blinked her big eyes as she looked at Neely. "No, you're still too young," Neely said as he shook his head. Okay, hearing Neely's words, Niyu immediately had a disappointed expression on her face. Right now, Niyu is the strongest in the Heavenly Marks family, aside from me. When I'm not here, the Heavenly Marks family will need you to protect it, Neely seriously said to Niyu. Niyu nodded her head upon hearing Neely's words. Okay, I'll definitely protect our family. Neely waved his hands to those people from the Heavenly Marks family, and then went with Niyu back to his home. As they watched Neely's black figure disappear, discussions burst among them. What do you think? Is Big Brother Neely's cultivation? No idea. Even little sister Niyu has reached Black Gold rank. Who knows? Maybe Big Brother Neely stepped into Legend rank. Legend rank? Many of the people had their eyes wide open. Legend rank has always been an imaginable round for them. They all are filled with respect and admiration for Neely. Who knows when they could touch such a round? Big Brother Neely and sister-in-law are engaged. It said that sister-in-law Ziyun is very pretty and the most beautiful woman in the Glory City. You bunch of brats, continue your cultivation. If you guys can reach Black Gold rank like Niyu in your lifetime, I'll be satisfied, someone scolded. They immediately stood at position and continued to train. Heavenly Marks family main hall. After receiving the news of Neely's return, Nihai, Nian, and his father, Ni Ming, all came. Neely, are you going out to train? Ni Ming asked Neely. Yes, father, Neely nodded. Ni Ming looked at Neely and said while sighing, kids all grow up eventually. One day they will have to fly from the nest. I won't stop you. Take care of yourself out there. Yes, father, I understand. Noticing the wrinkles at the corner of his father's eyes, Neely felt his nose turning slightly sour. However, he endured it and smiled. I will return shortly. Father, don't have to be worried about me. Furthermore, I will soon step into the realm of Legend rank. Legend rank? Hearing Neely's words, Nian and Nihai couldn't help widening their mouths. They had once guessed that Neely's strengths and felt that it is highly possible for him to step into Legend rank. However, hearing it personally from Neely, they were all still shocked in their hearts. Is the Heavenly Marks family finally going to have a Legend rank expert?